Welcome everybody to this new Bizzare combos wacky, what is today? Wednesday? Wacky Wednesdays? Today I'm gonna be running Hideo and Cioccolata. This team was suggested by one of my viewers, and I didn't know about this team until I started playing it. It was weird and it was bizarre, but I like that. That adds like a really like fun factor to this. And so I'm here playing this team thinking like, alright, well my Hideo is like what, skill level 3? That awkward level 3. So yeah. So I'm trying my hardest here to just match as much as I can. And so what do we get, like 100,000 per hit? I've noticed that like throughout this entire run I was getting like 100,000s per like stand-up time and everything, and I was actually pretty good. So I went ahead and used Hideo's skill here. Use the road roller, or steamroller I should say. That's the term in English, but you know, in Japanese it's road roller. Other than that, this team comp was very different than what I'm used to, but it was nice in a way, because then it wasn't like, oh hey, let me just use fourth auto and let me just stop time and let me just do fourth auto things, you know, and just get an automatic good score, you know. It felt nice, even though you could say the same thing about Hideo. You could be like, oh, you just spam Hideo and you end up just tapping the screen and everything, you know. But you know, no, that's not what that's not what goes on here. Well, it does. It's just tapping, but at the same time, it's more than just tapping. I didn't think this team would do well. Then again, I can't just assume things about any little team. Like I was like, oh, I might barely hit 1.5 million with this team, but then I ended up using it more and more. No, I ended up I kept using the skills one after another. And right now when I looked at the time, I think I looked at the time during the stand-up and I was like, wow, like time's barely at like a quarter of it being gone, and I'm already at like close to 1 million. And I'm just like, man, is this how it feels to like be awesome at score attack? Because the 6.1 million that you see underneath that, which is my high score for the score attack, I did that using formaggio and risotto, and I was just like, oh, this is like mad easy, you know, because all you do is formaggio, risotto, formaggio, risotto, formaggio, risotto, you know, it's the same thing over and over again. And so I was thinking about it, I was like, you know, probably any team during this score attack would be really good, because there's not really anything that screws you over besides like maybe that one panel that's covered, but you could just make a box or something and just like, you know, go over it. Other than that, yeah, just ignore the Twitch notification up there. That's all you pretty much gotta do with this team, is just kind of rinse and repeat between like skills and the panels that are being enhanced, and just help out, because then it allows you to get your skills a lot easier than what you normally have to do, and you just have to keep matching like crazy. And Hideo's, you know, his cooldown is actually really high when it's like skill 1 through 4. It's like decently high, you know. But then when you hit skill level 5, it goes down to like 75, so it's a lot easier to get more often than so. Right here I'm just trying to like match up all the, you know, the enhanced styles that I can. I pretty much covered the entire board except for that one Arancha panel. So yeah, that's what I've noticed, is that when you have enhanced panels on the board and you're in stand-up, you mostly want to just you know, match them any way, shape, or form you can. It doesn't have to be like 2x2, like make a square to like do amazing, but you know, it's just having to connect them so you get the whole charge back thing. I don't think I've done Hideo in voice Josuke yet, but I still need to try out that team. I've seen people do it and everything. Wait, I think I have tried it out, but I didn't do amazing with it. But I feel like the score attack would be perfect for it. Seeing as like you're always getting enhanced panels, because Avidal is like just giving you the luxury of enhanced panels, but like every time. I don't think I did anything else besides in this run, just besides like doing their skills over and over and over and over and over again. So yeah, that's all I pretty much did in this entire run. Like right here, there's so many high deal panels. The panels that come up after Cioccolata actually kind of screwed me over, but you know, what can I do about it? I don't know why, but I haven't matched those two high deal. Okay, there we go. Oh, I messed up. I could have made it 3x3 actually. God damn. Yeah. Damn. But at this point, like I'm 2.2 million right now. Like that's crazy. And there's still like another like half, almost less than half like of the time. But yeah, I don't think I've ever actually like used up my skills that much to the point where like I didn't even get to like worry, like I didn't even have to like just match and not have any skills to use. I don't think I've ever gotten to that point in a score attack, you know. So I still need to see if I can find a team that'll eventually push me to that. I mean, when I did Formaggio and Risotto, I ended up getting to that point where I was one use away from Formaggio not being able to use his skills anymore, and then Risotto was like 2 away. But you know, I want to use a team like maybe like, I don't know. I kind of do want to try a high deal on voice line Angry Josuke, and see if I can actually go ahead and, you know, do the combo correctly. Because I feel like since I have my Angry Josuke at like skill level 4, it'd work a lot easier than what I did when I had him before. Because before I had him at skill level 1, and I was like, you know what, Angry Josuke is pretty good. Let me go ahead and just like slap him the tickets needed to get to skill level 4. That, and I'm still working on my voice line Giorno and Diavolo, because yeah, I love that team. Ironically enough, it's like a top tier meta, you know, team. But I'm like, I usually rag on top tier teams, but I'm like, you know what? Though that team has like 2 of my favorite units or 2 of my favorite characters in it from the JoJo universe. I was like, that's pretty dope. I like that team. And then you just do so much damage in like a giant burst, which is really cool. I don't know. I like those types of teams. Like, don't get me wrong. It's super fun to just stop time and just like match all the time and just like do a bunch of damage. But at the same time, it kind of gets like repetitive, and I know what you're gonna say, like, oh, but using Diavolo and, you know, and voice line Giorno is repetitive as well. It's like, yeah, but I don't know, just something about the whole voice line from Giorno, and then also not only that, but like Diavolo as like a unit in general is like one of the units that I was really excited to see in the game, because Diavolo was like this almighty powerful boss that nobody could take down and all that. And yet, like, he does the same effect that he would in, like, you know, in Golden Wind, which was crazy, because like he just like multiplies his damage by like so much, because, you know, he skips time and all that, and then he doesn't multiply his damage in the anime. It's just, that's what it seems like, you know. I feel so dumb because there was an open panel right there, and I could have stuck another high deal panel there. But I just really love that character as a whole. I was just like, man, when I pulled him, I was so happy. But other than that, I never thought I'd see Cioccolata being used in a certain team. I remember I ended up using Cioccolata and Secco at one point. I don't know if I put up the video on it, or I don't think I put the video up on that. I think I did it like last score attack. I did that team, and it actually went together very well for whatever reason. I was just like, huh, how ironic. The 2 people who work together in the anime work together in, you know, PITTER. I thought that was pretty dope. Just like they had like kind of chemistry between voice line Prosciutto and voice line Pesci, which I thought was really dope. Um, oh man. Seeing as we're close to our last, stand-up time here in the video, overall, this team was very fun. I think I would use this team again. It's just the only thing that bugs me about this team is the panels that are covered. Like I wish I didn't have to deal with panels that were covered whatsoever, because then it'd make things a whole lot easier for me to tap and do more damage. But other than that, this team's very, very fun, man. But hey, what can I say? I like these weird combos because it makes the game a lot more fun. And it's like, oh hey, I haven't tried this team yet. But yeah, that's about it for this video. Seeing as time's up, and we ended up hitting 4.2 million, which is really nice. And yeah, final thoughts on the team? Very fun. Probably would play it again eventually. But yeah, that's about it. So yeah, now I'm gonna go ahead and say the outro. Other than that, hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful day. I hope you accomplished everything that you wanted today. And don't forget to move the subscribe button, and make sure to order the like button, and don't forget to emerald splash the bell icon so you do know when I upload. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. See you, my Crusaders.
I'll get straight to